Hey guys, Teresa here. Welcome back to my channel, Lost My Thread. I am here today because I have recently hit 10,000 subscribers and we're gonna have a little celebration. As wild and crazy and bizarre as it is to me that I do have 10,000 of you who have hit that subscribe button, it really does mean a lot, and I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you guys who come back and watch my videos again and again, who like the videos, share with other people. It makes my day to read your comments. It's so nice to be able to interact with you guys in the community, and hitting 10,000 subscribers felt like a big enough milestone to do something a little bit special. So what I've decided to do is I am doing a giveaway. I reached out to my 3 favorite pattern companies and asked them if they'd be willing to give something to my viewers as a celebration of hitting 10,000, and they all said yes, which was really cool. I was very excited. So I'm going to be giving away some freebies from my favorite sewing pattern companies. I will be announcing the winners in a Q&A that I will be doing in a couple of weeks. So if you do have any questions for a Q&A, whether that is personal, sewing related, YouTube related, just absolute silly, bizarre questions, all very welcome. Please do put those down in the comments down below. But now I want to tell you guys how this celebration is going to work. The 3 pattern companies that I'm giving away goodies for are Cashmerette, Closet Core, and Helens Closet. I'm listing them in alphabetical order because I'm not going to be picking favorites amongst my favorites. Just know these are definitely my favorite pattern companies. They all have fantastic instructions. They all have a really good size range. So that was kind of the bare minimum for me. Patterns that I can get behind, that I feel like I can recommend to you guys. Cashmerette is probably the best for me as far as fit, particularly for my top half, my bust, my waist. They draft really well for a curvier shape. That is kind of their MO, what they do. They started off making plus size patterns. They have now expanded down to a smaller size range as well. I will say they are definitely particularly good if you have curves. So if you go out more at the bust and at the hip than at the waist, but then even for the bottom half, they do also make for more of an apple shape. I feel like they're really very good for making kind of more semi-fitted or fitted garments. I feel like their things fit my curves really well with minimal adjustments. I've made a load of their patterns before. Their Concord tee is probably, no, I think it has to be my most TNT basic t-shirt pattern. It is my favorite semi-fitted t-shirt. I have made loads. I have made different variations, a dress version, tank top. I'm not going to stop making Concord tees. I really do love it. I'm going to run through all the patterns that I've made from Cashmerette because I'm not going to remember them. I've written them down. I've made loads of the Grafton, which is a top, a skirt, or a dress. I have made the Holyoke bodice, intend to make a Holyoke dress at some point. I've made the Upton dress. I've made the Harrison shirt, the Stanton hoodie. Again, all those, really impressed with the pattern drafting, really impressed with the instructions. I also collaborated with them for a year with their Cashmerette Club, which is their monthly subscription service, where I was given a year for free in exchange for making 3 of their Cashmerette Club patterns. The 3 that I made from that are the Murcott puffer vest, the Lygon robe, and the Stanton hoodie dress. And I have to say, all 3 of those genuinely are some of my most worn items. I wear all 3 of those depending on the time of year. I really do love them all. What Cashmerette are giving away to you guys is one of you will get 3 months of what they're calling their Cashmerette Club Plus. So that means you get 1 pattern each month for the 3-month period. So the new one that's coming out that month. All of these patterns are available from sizes 0 to 32 and bust cup sizes C to H. You get 3 new fitting masterclasses taught by Jenny, plus access to over a dozen past masterclasses. I really do have to say I highly recommend all of the masterclasses that Jenny does. I have learned loads from watching those videos. You also get access to 3 live events. These are virtual live events, and access to past recordings for those as well. You get access to the Cashmerette Clubhouse, was like a chat forum with other Cashmerette Club members, and you get access to a discount code for both the Cashmerette shop as well as some fabric shops they give you each month as well. So really fun thing I would love to give to one of you guys. I am definitely a Closet Core fangirl. I absolutely love their patterns. I have made the Jude jeans, which are definitely my TNT stretch woven trouser of choice. I need look no further. I've made 2 pairs, but honestly, I want to make just loads of them. I'm really a big fan of a stretch woven trouser. I like the look, I like the comfort of it. Closet core fit me really well on my bottom half. They are just like my perfect, if I make a pair of their trousers, I know I just need to increase the rise by an inch and I'm good to go. Other than that, they are just perfection for me. I really do love the Jude jeans, the fact that they come in a couple of different views. I really like the more kind of 1970s styling, both the flare leg and the boot cut leg. I've also made the ginger jeans, which are a really good stretch jean pattern. They were actually the first indie pattern company that came out with jeans patterns, and I feel like everyone's just followed on from them, so they definitely deserve some kudos for that. I've made the Kelly anorak, which I absolutely love, the Sally maxi dress, and the Sally jumpsuit. I've made both. I've made the free closet core poof pattern using all scraps. I know a lot of people have made that one. It's a big sewing community favorite. I've made the core t-shirt, the Mile End sweatshirt, the Jenny shorts, but also the Jenny overalls, the Jenny overall shorts, so short alls if you want to call it that, the Sasha trousers, the NYX dress, and the Pietra shorts I made recently. I have lots more plans of patterns of theirs that I want to make. I feel like I just love their style, their aesthetic. They are, I think, to me, like the coolest pattern company. They're probably the most like fashion pattern company that is really big out there. They make really interesting and different design choices, and as a result, the construction process is always really interesting. They talk you through doing things really well, so even if it's a bit more unusual, you'll be able to follow along, which I really appreciate. But I feel like I learn things most times I make one of their patterns, which I think is really saying something, considering I've been sewing for more than 25 years. So they are giving away a free PDF pattern to 2 of you guys. And Helen's Closet to me is like my go-to for like, I don't want to say basic. They are basics, but I feel like they're more just like staples. The staples, the things that you know you're going to wear loads that are just really good to have a version of in your wardrobe. Hers, I feel like, are always really well drafted. Again, they're just really good go-to, you can trust. Her instructions are probably my favorite. It's really hard to pick favorites, but her instructions are so beginner friendly. Even the more complex garments, if you're a beginner, you're going to be absolutely fine if Helen is holding your hand. You know you're going to make it through to the end. And her patterns are actually the ones that I have made the most of when I tallied them up. And I think that's partly because I think they make really good gifts, a lot of them. Her things, I would say, are not necessarily as fitted. They're often a little bit more loose, which gives you a little bit more wiggle room for fit. But she also makes more patterns that are gender neutral, so you can make for any gender, and I think that makes it a lot more versatile. She also has some patterns that are more like accessories. Again, I think makes a really good gift option. So I am wearing the Gilbert top, which is one of her patterns. I've made multiple. I've made 2 versions of this for myself and 1 for my mom. I've also made the Ashton top, multiple versions of that one, the Pona jacket, the Winslow culottes, a couple of versions of those, the Sam apron as a gift, the Dogwood apron as a gift. I've made Arden pants for myself and have plans to make more. I've made the Avery leggings recently. I've made multiple Blackwood cardigans. Recently made the March dress, which is my new favorite summer dress, by the way. Just letting you know, if you have not seen my July makes video, you can see more about it up here. I've made the Costa Tote, which is a free pattern. I've used her tutorial to make bull cozies, which I gave loads away as gifts one Christmas. And I've also made her dressing robe, which is now a discontinued pattern. But I have to say, I really do love Helen's Closet patterns, and they are giving away free pattern, PDF pattern to 2 of you as well. So if you do want to enter my giveaway, all you have to do is put down in the comment section down below, what is your TNT, tried and tested sewing pattern? You can put more than one if you cannot pick one favorite. The idea of a TNT is it is your go-to sewing pattern for a particular type of garment. So I've told you guys the Concord tee and the Jude jeans are definitely TNTs for me. If you have made a pattern and you absolutely love it, and you've made loads of them again and you still love it, let me know that pattern. If you have a pattern that you're like, actually, no, this is now my go-to for this particular style of garment, absolutely that counts as well. If you do not have a TNT, if you haven't found one yet, let me know if there's a particular pattern that you're thinking might be one for you, or if there's a particular style of garment that you're looking for to find the TNT. I do not want to leave anybody out if you do not already have some of those patterns, but I would love to hear what you guys love making, because if you've made loads of them, it's clearly a winner, and probably we all want to know about that pattern. Because I do not want to give somebody a prize that they are not excited to win, if you are interested in getting the prize from one or two of the pattern companies that I mentioned, please just also put that in your comment down below. If you don't say a word, I will assume you want to be entered into all of the giveaways. The deadline for the giveaway is the 3rd of September, because on the 4th of September, I will be pulling the winners and filming my 10K Q&A video. So that video will come out on the 8th of September. If you want to know if you are a winner, make sure you check that video out. Winners will have 2 weeks to get back to me so that way they can claim their prize. If I don't get people to contact me within 2 weeks of the prize draw, I will draw new winners because I don't want these patterns to go to waste. Thank you as always for liking, for watching, for sharing this video. If you're not subscribed already, this is definitely the time to do it, especially if you're going to be in this prize draw and you want to find out if you won. And thank you guys again, celebrating 10K. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!